Born on a Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday.
Solomon Grundy is a DC supervillain. He is a zombie with immense strength and a body so tough he can go toe-to-toe with Superman and survive the Man of Steel's blows. His real name is Cyrus Gold, and this is his origin. Now, before I go any further, I must say that there are many different versions of this character, but this origin is based specifically from the DC animated TV series Justice League. Cyrus Gold was originally a gangster back in the 1950s era and appears very similar to John Dillinger. He was an evil man and did many horrible deeds in his day, until one day after a bank heist he was betrayed by the men he had robbed the bank with. They shot him dead and cursed his body with a powerful gree-gree, and then drove out to a swamp and dumped his body. But the swamp itself also had magical properties, and it reacted badly with the gree-gree curse. Over the next few decades, the magic warped and twisted Cyrus Gold's body and reanimated him as a zombie. Though he had little resemblance to the original Cyrus Gold, his body had been warped and grown swollen with power, which gave him his super strength and near invulnerability. And even though it is possible to hurt Grundy, it does not matter, as he is a zombie and cannot be killed. And it appears that regardless of how much damage his body takes, he always seems to be able to reanimate himself.
I miss. Everything cool?
Frosty. How's Grundy?
Weightless. In orbit.
You didn't.
Grundy's a zombie. He'll be fine.
But he is of course powered by magic, and with magic, anything is possible. And this regeneration means superheroes like Superman and Batman don't need to hold back when they're fighting him, as they don't have to worry about killing him. Solomon Grundy is a soulless creature who doesn't remember his life as Cyrus Gold.
First, I have to make sure he is truly what they say. Too much talking, Grundy bored. What does stupid magician want Grundy to do for his gold? I need to know your origins. How did you come to be as you are? Grundy doesn't remember. Grundy's always been Grundy.
And he seems to roam around on instinct, stealing whatever he wants, as though on a vague instinct from his previous life to be a thief. He has very limited intelligence and is often quite childlike.
Nice kitty.
How intelligent he was when he was alive is unknown, but it makes sense that this low intellect is a byproduct of being brought back from the dead, as he no doubt suffered a great deal of trauma and brain damage. But in any case, it makes Grundy easily manipulated by the bad guys and heroes alike.
Could I get some water?
Okay.
Thanks.
The name Solomon Grundy was given to him by a criminal who asked him his name when he first emerged from the swamp. He didn't have any memories of his previous life, but he said that he was born on a Monday, and it reminded the criminal of the old nursery rhyme about Solomon Grundy, and thus that was the name given to him.
It's enough, Gold.
My name's Solomon Grundy.
And for those who want to know, the full Solomon Grundy nursery rhyme is: Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, christened on a Tuesday, married on a Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, grew worse on Friday, died on a Saturday, buried on a Sunday. That is the end of Solomon Grundy. The nursery is a metaphor for the 7 stages of a man's life, and to be honest, it's kind of a weird thing to have as a nursery rhyme for children. And that is Solomon Grundy's origin. I personally quite like his childlike character with unstoppable strength mixed in, as it makes him unpredictable and makes you feel a little sympathetic towards him when the villains manipulate him. And his magical zombie origins do allow for some pretty interesting stories to be told. But what do you think of his character? Do you find him interesting or boring? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching and feel free to subscribe, share, like and comment.